So if he ate like the cock demon, cock would be gone.
Cock's gone.
No, not the cock, dude.
That sort of thing, right?
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Scuffed Quey, episode 38, I think.
Something like that.
38. I am Ren, joined here today with Jeff and Josh.
Hi, how's it going?
How's it going? It's going.
Hi, I'm the temp.
You're a temp.
This is everything going on here is temp.
Yeah, we're
It's
totally
a mess.
at the regular set
Yeah.
with our bodies.
As you can see, the casting couch is a little full of shit.
I've
Yeah.
killed them and mounted their heads on sticks. They belong to me now.
How do we have our voices?
Shut your mouth.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
Yep.
We missed what? 2 episodes again?
That's
I mean,
okay. We got postponed, dude.
It was kind of things have been hectic, so
And this isn't even gonna get posted until Monday, too.
not even this Monday, like next Monday.
Why?
Oh, God.
because it's got to follow the right schedule.
Oh,
Dude.
true.
It was
Is there
suppo-
even a schedule when you don't even follow it?
It was supposed to be the Monday that passed, so we're here still. It's okay.
Alright,
It's fine.
It's okay. We're Quay perpetually postponed, guys. It's fine.
It's
It's on my
fine.
podcast. I'm not
This
gonna
is-
say
everything's
nothing.
This
okay.
is bound to happen. This is bound to happen.
What is that? That's a total of 4 episodes this year we've missed. Oopsies.
Oopsie poopsie.
Oopsie
I mean,
whoopsies.
What's worse? Not streaming in a month or missing 4 episodes?
It
in a month?
has been a month, hasn't it?
It's been a month. I have been lazy as fuck.
Womp womp.
Womp.
Yeah.
Womp. This was a choice of cast because, I mean, we've just... one of the reasons we haven't been doing Quay is because we can't stop fucking playing 14. And
Yeah.
the 3 of us are the ones playing 14.
What game is that?
It's the critically acclaimed one.
Pretty good claim. Yeah, that one.
Sorry, you need to say the full title for those in the back.
You guys do the meme. You
Yeah,
do the
here.
meme.
I don't have the meme. That's on you guys.
It's the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy 14. Where'd it go? I was reading it. I can't read. Oh yeah, right. It has expanded free trial with you could play through the entire Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heavensward expansion, and now Stormblood up to level 70 for free with no restrictions on playtime. Wow.
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 Yeah, you guys. For any of you Quay holes that don't have the game, what are you doing?
And I don't know if it's just because we're playing FF14 that we're available for the podcast. I think we're just the only ones consistently online.
Terminally online. It's a sickness. A sickness must be purged.
So yeah, I guess I guess we're just talking about it. Just gonna get Final Fantasy out of the way since the only thing
we're
you guys have been
too
doing.
coded into it at the moment, dude.
All right. So, how do you want to talk about it?
I don't know, because it's been out for what, over a month now? No, yeah, a little over a month.
The new
Yeah.
expansion?
Yeah, because
Dawntrail,
the early access was like the 28th or something,
Okay.
and we are recording on the 2nd of July, so it's been a while.
Because I do have something in particular about it that I want to talk about that also sort of coincides with another game that came out recently.
All right.
And that is the discussion of games being too hard.
Are we really that upset about the dungeons being hard in this?
No, I'm not.
I don't understand. Like, we've been asking for harder content, and
Yeah,
we
and
finally
they-
have
we
harder
should-
content.
We should provide context first
Okay,
before we dive into it.
Right. Go ahead.
Okay. So for anyone who's not in the loop with this kind of thing, for years, players of the critically acclaimed MMO, they've been asking for harder base level content because over the years, it's just been more and more dumbed down.
Like the
the
dungeons,
point-
you can just turn your brain off.
Yeah, to the point where the director himself said he was falling asleep playing the game. So this time they went, all right, content designers, you have free reign, do what you want, make it more difficult. And for the most part, at first, everyone's like, oh, sick, I love this harder content. This is great. But now people are coming out of the woodwork like little termites going,
It's too hard. I can't get past the story content. It's too hard.
It's
It's not even that hard.
no,
Once you learn the
What?
mechanics, it's pretty fine.
exactly.
you have to put this stuff in perspective. We're at level 100 in this game.
Right. And
The game has been going for a decade. If you don't know how to do basic mechanics,
that's kind
a
of on
little
you at
faster.
this point.
yeah, that's a you problem. Figure it out.
And you also keep in mind, like there's new players here as well.
But
Most
we're at
likely is-
100.
We're at level 100.
Yeah,
I
no,
understand if we're doing a dungeon that's low level and you're learning the ropes,
Right.
you know.
That's
but once
completely
you get
different.
to level 91, once you get to level 91 and you're starting to do the dawn trail stuff,
You should
know,
know how to play the game
learn.
now.
learn, my dude.
like, okay, you're allowed to make mistakes. That's not what I'm
Yes.
trying to say. I'm not saying, hey, your first time doing the content, do it flawlessly. Of course not. That's
No,
stupid.
God, I think I probably died like 50 times. in Dawn Trail.
I'm saying by the time you're level 100, you got to understand what an AoE marker is,
There's still people that don't.
or be able to intuit things or what to do based on what we've done in the past. I don't know.
Like, there was one on Reddit I saw where someone was complaining about the last boss of the level 97 dungeon, Vanguard, where they
Really?
they couldn't be bothered to read was their issue.
I remember that.
Like, they can't be bothered to read foreguard or rear guard.
They were looking for like the tiny tell on the boss's tail instead of reading the text. Yeah, I saw that.
Like, it's not that hard. You just read. It takes like half a second to look up.
It's 4 letters.
It's,
Fore or rear, dude. Which one is it?
but no, it's too hard. Reading's hard.
I agree, but come on. Even I can read 4 letters.
Reading hard.
But yeah, no, like the new content is really good. Like, say what you want about the story. The new raids and trials and stuff are great. And
The
like
The battle content is very good.
I've only done. Sorry, go ahead. There's gonna be overlap because of recording online, so that's my
Yeah.
bad.
No, that's why I'm like trying to let you guys talk. So, my big thing is like, it's just as good as like, I want to say it's like this is probably the best battle content they've ever put out.
All,
Yeah, at least in a
grouped
very long
together,
time.
I agree. Yeah.
Like the most comparable thing I think that I can say is probably it's comparable to Stormblood, maybe even I don't know. I don't know if I would compare it to the older
What were the
stuff.
first
because
trials in Stormblood?
The first trials in Stormblood were Susano. Susano, Lakshmi, and then it went to the level 70 stuff there.
Yeah, then I went to Shinryu
Yes,
Yeah, Shinryu.
yeah.
That's right.
because it always is the final boss third.
Yeah, and then like okay, you can say like, oh, all those trials are like super gimmicky, and you can literally do them, you know, just by following the gimmick, and that's it, right? But
I mean, that's most fights,
that's just,
that's that's literally every fight in the game.
The harder content in this game is learn the dance and execute it.
Yeah,
Yep.
pretty much.
Literally it.
The only thing I'd probably complain about is sometimes it gets a bit repetitive. Like, I think most, if not all, the raid bosses have the one fucking... I'm going to attack
Half room
on...
cleave.
Yeah, half room cleave followed up by the other
Yeah.
half. I'm like, all right.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I think the third boss I enjoyed the most creatively. Like what they did with like bombs and stuff was pretty cool.
He's
Oh, yeah.
pretty cool. The boss
That was
designs
probably-
are sick as hell, too.
That was probably my favorite one. out of the raid series so far.
The
I agree.
music of
The
the
third
fourth
fight?
boss carries that fight to being my favorite. Because the way the music, like... What's the word? But, like, it hits the climax of the song as you're doing, like, the twin lasers, and I just love that part so much.
It is pretty sick.
It's so good. But, yeah, I don't know if you guys had much else to say about that. And the other part I wanted to bring up is something Josh, you might know a bit more about, was people complaining about the Elden Ring DLC. How that's too hard.
Go back to the diff. Yeah. To go on this a little bit, I haven't had internet for like a week. And during that time, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I might as well try to fit. Because I initially didn't want to. I got to what's considered the final boss of that DLC. I got to him, but I'm like, I haven't walked in yet. So I'm like, fuck it. I don't really want to play this. Because 14,
14.
Um,
I got other things
yeah.
in mind.
and then I'm like, okay, I don't have internet. Let's go ahead and try and tackle this. And I
just forced you back into Elden Ring.
Yeah, no, having no internet brings me back to Souls. Oh, fuck.
You left me behind.
But
But when it all fell down, who'd you run back to?
with that boss in particular, because I needed to do, I think it was at least either 3 or 4 more what they're called remembrance bosses. And the one I did the other ones easy peasy, fucking cheesed it with a I cheesed this boss too with a that kind of build too. That it's called a bleed dex build basically.
From what I know about the Souls communities, every build is a cheese build, and you're not playing it right unless you're naked and using nothing but your fists.
Yeah, it's fucking don't listen to them, dude. Just play the way you want.
Nah, dude, I use summons. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I use that too, but
I will summon my skeleton army as I please.
my big thing with the difficulty on like the bosses of, because they feel like you should be playing a different game. They can be that hard.
Okay.
Because
But do you think if you were warmed up from just having beaten the game up till Moog, you'd have a better time? Or did you like jump straight into the DLC?
I basically I downloaded it and then I was able to hop straight in because
Okay, so you kind of
I've
raw
already-
dogged it.
I've already beaten Moog. Yeah, I've already beaten Moog, and I wasn't on like New Game Plus or anything, so it was just because I know when I did the Dark Souls 3 DLC, I was on New Game Plus, and I'm like, fuck, this was a bad idea because I have like fuck this, right? I don't want to extend their health bar on something that's new, right?
Yeah.
But even like I think the thing that was like wrong to me was the way they like scaled everything, because it wasn't like your level and getting the new, like you get the new gear and shit, but if you're trying to stick with like the PvP meta, which like I kind of was, which is like level 150, right? Don't be level 150 going into this DLC.
Wait, why?
Because you need more levels. You could go around. The big thing is that you need to collect the stupid tree. I call them tree poo, but it's the Skagit tree fragments. You want to collect those?
I thought it had a different leveling system, but your levels do matter?
The levels matter a little bit, but this is the leveling system I'm talking about. The Skagit tree fragments. So you collect them, and then they literally just power you up while inside the DLC.
Okay.
So the more of them you collect, the easier it gets. But good job, have a good time trying to learn those dodge timings. What moves you can jump, what moves you can dodge roll, what moves you can heal against. It's ugh.
I mean, that just sounds like normal Souls to me. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I mean it was fine. I just think that like I don't know. I think they needed to like not put a Sekiro boss in a Souls game. If you want me to fight a Sekiro boss, I'll fight a Sekiro boss.
So I guess what you're kind of trying to say is they might have pushed it a bit too far with trying to push players to the limit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I should be able to go in there with the shit that I have and be able to do, fine, right? Which that was my initial thing. I'm like, oh, cool. Like I got in here. I'm at a solid level. Let's do this fucking thing. And then you go up against, for me, it was up against like a PvP like knight dude. As like as my first boss, and literally he just one shots you if you don't dodge, and you're like, okay, but I can still do this because my damage is still pretty alright. But the way to get past him, go out there, go collect some tree poo, come back and literally demolish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to actually give that a go myself at some point. I haven't had the chance to play the DLC yet with other stuff going on.
Yeah.
So I'll probably get back to that when I actually play the game. It's just it struck a very similar chord to me with Final Fantasy because like you have to beat Moog to even get into the DLC.
Yeah, and that's already like
that's pretty late game.
Be an end game pretty much.
Yeah. So I just thought it's silly people being like,
Why is it so hot? I want to steamroll it. What the fuck?
but I don't know.
Yeah, like if you like in the case of Final Fantasy, like if you come up against something new, take the time to be like, okay, let's read my shit, make sure I can play my class good, and then when you're going up against the boss, what do they do? All right, they're doing this thing. How do I dodge this? And then
Bro, some people don't even know how to press their buttons.
So sometimes you press the wrong button. I do that sometimes. It
Bro,
feels
at least
real
you're pressing
bad.
a button. Some people don't press buttons.
You gotta press a button, my dude.
Like, jeez.
Jeff watched me dash off the ledge a couple times in the raid.
I mean, I've been doing the same thing with Reaper Teleport, dude. I'm getting so mad. I Reaper Teleport to get away from mechanics, and I just teleport into it because my character's facing the wrong way. It's like,
Josh, there was one time where I was trying to hit Surecast and I slid off the edge. I'm like, that's the opposite of what I want.
No, it's fine. That's great. Okay.
Should we talk about this as our first time doing hardcore content as like casuals?
You say we.
Or like
We've
midcore?
Jeff's done.
Yeah, Jeff's done. Yeah,
We've dabbled in it every once in a while.
yeah. Like the first time we did was Stormborn, right?
Yeah, with that
And
with
then-
the other group.
Yeah, and then we're like, all right, yeah, let's.
We did a couple extremes, and then we had like a really hardcore rager who just shit on us and be like, hey, yeah, you guys aren't getting past M2 or the second Savage, or whatever the fuck it was. And we're like,
Yeah, you
"All right,
just
cool."
cut those people out.
Yeah.
Don't bother those people.
Yeah, it kind of killed our want to do it as well. So we
That
just kinda
person was
stopped.
in the group you were in?
Yeah. Yeah, he was a friend of the friends that we were playing with. So we're just like, okay, that's good.
Okay.
Cool.
No, we're not feeling that anymore. And then
Then we stopped talking to those guys in general for a completely different reason. But don't worry, we're not getting into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I kind of just brute forced my brain into doing the harder content because I wanted the cool Robo Dragon.
Yeah, it's fair. I can't.
And from that, I've sort of learned, hey, most people are just about as bad as you. So if you want to do the content, just
do
fucking
the
try
content, Yeah.
Yeah.
it. And generally, most people that I've played with have been pretty chill.
My biggest worry
Like-
in the past was people don't want a red mage there because they want damage. But now I kind of do damage, so.
We're at a point with the content where any class can clear any content as
Yeah.
long as you're not dying and doing things properly.
Yeah, as long as everyone's contributing, you're usually fine.
Like people can care about their parcels, but
Yeah.
as long as you clear the content, that's all I care about. The only reason I would care about a damage meter is seeing how I compare to other people. That's a different thing entirely.
That's pretty much the only reason I have it, but we're not supposed to talk about it.
No, it's yeah.
Talk about what? I'm just making up numbers in my head, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
I'm looking at the party, the party numbers on the side there. Like your
Dude,
aggro
when the
list.
tank dies and I steal aggro, I know I'm doing pretty good.
Yep.
Yup. You kind of know everyone else is not. But
When
it's
there's
like,
a
oh,
Viper and a fucking monk in your party and you're the one that gets aggro, feels pretty good, man.
it does feel
Yep.
really nice.
Dude, doing
But
a million
also
damage is like, yo, let's
terrifying
go.
because now you're about to get hit.
Yeah, it's funny. In the group I was in yesterday, they're like, all right, we're getting close to the final mechanic. All right, DPS, get it together. I'm just like, dude, I've ingrained this rotation into my muscles. If I fuck this up, it's on me.
And also as range, I'm always so used to just giving LB to the melee. So when I play melee, I forget that I have it.
Yeah. But no, doing harder content can be fun. Like learning the fights and figuring out how to get through the fights has been very fun.
Yeah, that's the part I loved about doing. Because me and Josh I've only cleared the first EX.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been fun.
My favorite thing to do with the current new raids is not watch a guide, but watch people prog through the fight and figure out the mechanics along with them.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Josh likes
that's-
going in blind.
That's how I figured out the first fight, and like watching the second fight, it's like, wait, why is this so easy? Why is this so brain dead? What the fuck? Why is it easier than the first one?
You're talking about the bird and the man, right?
The bird
No,
and the man.
I'm talking about the raids.
the raids.
Oh, you're talking about the raids. I see.
Savage.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
The cat and the bee. There you go.
My queen.
My queen.
My queen. All right. I don't know how much you guys want to talk about Final Fantasy on the podcast.
We've talked about it mostly for 20 minutes now. There was Elden Ring in there, but
Well, I tried to like just bring it to like,
Yeah.
are the video games too hard discussion?
right.
Sort of like broaden things a little bit.
Yeah. No, I guess just like what's everybody's final thoughts on it? Because like, in terms of Final Fantasy, like it's just a matter of the more you do it, the easier it gets, and that's just anything in life. So just do it. Just
To
do
a
it. It's
normal
okay
person.
to fail. It's okay to fail. Just get in there, have some fun, and I don't want to
Don't be
say
an
it
ass.
because don't be an ass. We're all cool,
And for some reason, people see dying as a state of failure. It's not. It's just you learning.
Yeah. And like we're all like everybody's human too, right? So it's just like
I'm not.
No, I'm not.
I mean I'm a phantom, so yeah.
I'm a goblin.
None of us are human.
I'm red.
But yeah, like it's okay to make mistakes. Just get in there, and have a good time. Try your best.
No.
If I can do it, anyone can do it. I'm dumb.
No, don't say that.
Dude, I'm fucking stupid.
Dude, you talk about my boyfriend like that one more time, I'm gonna fucking kiss you.
Okay. Do you guys, I guess if we're trying to move away from that, have you guys been doing anything else recently?
I've honestly literally only been working on the armor and the game. And that's about it.
I mean, you want to talk about that a little bit?
Sure. The armor, so we're working on Helldiver suits for Fan Expo that's in Toronto, which is probably the next time we're going to record Quey.
Oh, no.
I mean, we do have a whole ass Airbnb, so we should be okay. But yeah, that's coming along-ish. Cameron has his suit, so I don't have to worry about one less suit. I don't know, has Kevin talked to you at all, Josh?
He has not.
He has not? Okay. He has told me
No.
he started priming though, so he should be okay. And right now I'm working on Jeff's suit, I think, is the one outside. Hopefully it's not raining. It's not.
I need to finally just buy the underclothes. I keep forgetting to do that.
I think I'm not entirely sure if we're gonna make all the suits, to be honest with you, on time.
I figured.
I might
I
end
figured.
up just going in helmet, which is still pretty. I like the fact that I get a helmet. But it's been really time consuming, and I've learned a lot from it, though. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, how's the process been? Because you've basically been running your 3D printer nonstop for like a month or two, right?
Fucking been running
last, like,
two 3D
months.
printers.
Two printers going. It's neat because like I learned a lot of shit that I didn't know about printing before. Like specifically for this one, it's better that the bed itself is supposed to be a lower temperature so that it sticks better. I thought it was supposed to be a higher temperature. And then on top of that, you can just completely change temperatures after certain layers. And then I learned more about printing things faster yet still stronger, which has been very useful for this.
Yeah.
Like on the default settings, it one part could have been 2 days, and I changed the settings. It was like 12 hours. I'm like, oh, sick, and it was stronger. So it worked out.
So you could say you're somewhat of an expert now.
I wouldn't say expert, but you know what? I'm getting there.
All right.
It's like if you ever want something else in the future, let me know, because there's now 2 printers just kind of sitting here. Like when
I'll have to
Kevin
think about it.
sent that Green Goblin mask, I was like, I can print that.
You could
Yeah.
become one of those guys that like 3D prints the statues of the big titty waifus for people. Get a ton of money.
There was a Luciana one that popped up recently. I'm like, oh shit.
Of course there was. Of course there was.
She doesn't have big titties. All right, it's just a normal Luciana.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh fuck. Do I print a Luciana now?
You'd have to print it.
I would
Or
have
sorry,
to
not print it. Paint it.
Yeah, that's the issue. I'm like, I don't want to paint it, and I think it's also
Or-
better if it's resin printed. So hey, Josh.
The last thing I printed on that was my mom was trying to make like a campfire because she got like a little fire thing. So she needed like, oh, can you print me some bricks? And I'm like, okay, I'll print bricks. So
Did it work
that's
out?
the last thing I printed. It worked out pretty well.
Nice.
I lost some of the bricks because they're fucking small.
Josh, you're not supposed to eat them.
Josh.
No. If I ate them, I probably would be poisoned, bro.
There was
Well, you did say
something
you're
I
Phantom.
wanted you to
True.
print for me, but I don't remember what it was. It might have been the Luciana. It might not have been. I don't know anymore.
Yeah, we were talking about an aetherite too, right?
The Aetherite project would be really cool. I just need to figure out how to make things float. The other problem is 14's really hard to extract
Magnets.
Mm-hmm.
models for. So we'd probably have to like design our own.
Yeah, that's true.
I might try to get Evan B to help me with that. He's pretty decent at modeling. How are you at modeling, actually?
I don't fucking know.
I'm horrible.
Because I thought you had to dabble a little bit in Blender.
I dabbled a little bit in Blender. It's more so like I went to like the models resource, like got some stuff from there, and then
Gotcha.
they already had shit. So I just like modeling. I'm not sure when it comes to like making the model do a pose. I feel like I'm getting all right with it, but
Josh is a few steps removed from becoming an animator in Blender.
oh god, please.
I was waiting for it to happen. It was like, he just drops it on us. I'm like, what the fuck? Where did this come from?
Guys, I've been working on this thing for the last couple days. Want to check it out? Just like pulls
Yep.
out a full animation. It's
just
like, what
made
the
a-
fuck?
made a fucking Sonic movie.
Oh, I found the Lucian STL. There it is.
Why does Knuckle have gigantic knockers, Josh?
Nope, that's a popsicle stick. I mean, same thing. There she is.
Oh, neat.
I think it's a paid STL, which is fine because like, it should still
All right.
support.
Put that
model
on
stuff.
screen right now.
I farted.
All right. Ice gave work to future Ren. You're welcome.
Fuck.
God damn it! Past Ren and you fucked me over. I still don't even know
You're
what figure
welcome.
shipped. I just know.
Oh, yeah, you talked about this.
So Past Ren loves to fuck over me by
Yeah.
pre-ordering figures. And the thing is, with Good Smile, you can pre-order the figures, and they won't charge you until it ships out. So Past Ren will just go, and you're just like, hey, that looks pretty cool. And he orders it on me. I'm like, okay, sick. And I'll just get a $60 charge randomly out of nowhere that I wasn't expecting. And I'm like, oh, cool.
When did this happen?
And
That
that's
just reminds me.
at some point, I just stopped even looking at what he bought and just let it show up. So I'm not sure what's showing up. Probably next week, but it's probably a figure.
Josh, I forgot I haven't even seen you to give you your fucking gift yet.
Yeah, I know. We haven't
fucking done anything.
We haven't been up.
Gift?
I got a 4-pack of these like Monster Hunter statues.
Oh, right.
And there was one that was for the Gore Magala because I thought that was Josh's favorite, so that's why I got the pack. But it turns out I don't even think you confirmed if it was your favorite or not. You said you liked it.
I like Gore Magala, but I think my favorite is Zenogre.
Yeah, you fucking weeb.
Oh.
I unfortunately don't have Zenogre.
There's so many cool monsters from Monster
Yeah,
Hunter.
Ren, what's your favorite monster from Monster Hunter?
That one. Luxray?
I'm really far.
Yeah.
You mean the Nargacuga?
I see you outside my window right now. That's how far away you are.
Wow.
Hi.
Don't mind
me,
I forgot to hit purple on the printers.
Oh,
Okay.
no worries.
Well, go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Oh, okay. I was gonna mention also during my no week of internet, like a pleb. I beat this game called Trinity Trigger. What
the fuck is that?
It's a
What the fuck? I've never even heard of this.
it's called Trinity Trigger.
Is some anime shit? It's some anime shit.
It's some anime shit. But it was like a turn your brain off RPG. It was pretty fun.
It does look pretty brain off.
And then the only other thing is me and my
Looks
brother.
pretty, though.
I got my brother into playing Demon Souls, which is that's been pretty fun to watch. And then while he was doing that, I mentioned at some point, I'm like, you know what? I don't really use shields in Souls.
No.
No, not really. And then my brother was like, you know what? You should do a shield only run in Demon Souls. And I'm like, all right. And I've been just slowly progging through that.
Honestly, a good parry feels a lot better than a roll.
Yeah, or even just
Sorry.
even just blocking. You just
Yeah.
block an attack, yo, damage, no damage. Let's fucking go, dude.
When it comes to fantasy, I've always been a sword and shield fan. Like, great sword is cool, but I love a good sword and shield, you know?
It's the best, dude. If Joe Cat has taught me anything, sword and shield, baby.
Like, yeah,
all
that
the way,
was my
dude.
first weapon in Monster Hunter too. Now that I think about it, I just swapped a great sword because Unga Bunga.
Hooga
So you played this game called Trinity Trigger.
Trinity Trigger, yeah.
Looking at
I-
screenshots, I'm assuming it's an RPG. I don't remember if you
Yeah.
said that.
Does look like
Yeah.
it's a JRPG. This looks
Okay.
It's very weeby, and it's very much like it's like a turn your brain off RPG.
What are the quality of the waifus? Yeah, looking from the screenshots, these character designs look. Oh my god, these look over designed. What the fuck?
Yeah, they're insanely like.
It's not like
don't even-
Kingdom Hearts.
They don't even look
straps on
like that
everything.
in game, sadly. They look very like chibi in game.
It's co-op.
It is co-op.
It's got very mixed reviews.
Yeah, it was alright. me and my brother were playing it, and then we just kind of stopped playing it, and I was like, you know what?
It's kind of mid.
I have no internet. Let's fucking go, dude.
Oh, there's this. I haven't played it yet, but there's this game that came out recently that I really wanted to check out. It was like this character action game mixed with tower defense.
Oh.
It came out on Steam. I want to try and find the name of it, so I'm not just talking out my ass. But it's made by Capcom. I think it might be like a remake of a game they put out years ago, because I was reading the description of it. And they're like, oh man, you guys finally brought this game back.
And we're like, what
fuck.
game? What is this?
I'm trying to find it.
Tower Defense Fest. Maybe it's under here.
Maybe? I'm looking in the Steam top sellers, but it's not here anymore. What if I just look up Capcom?
Tower Defense. Is it like a weeb-ass name?
It's a weeb-ass name.
Kunitsugami?
I think so?
Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess.
Yep, that's it.
That
This
is
is
pretty weird.
tower defense?
It's a tower defense game.
Oh my god, why does it look so pretty?
Right? It's got like a very nice art style, and you like play as this weeb-ass sword guy, and you're like wandering across the land, killing Oni and purifying towns, and like the people you purify turn into like your towers that you set up when you defend the town. I want to check it out.
It
looks
does have a
pretty
demo.
solid.
It does have a demo.
I was gonna play it on stream. I was like, oh wait, no one would give a shit about this.
You've kind of pigeonholed yourself into horror.
It is what it is. I guess I can bring up another thing I did. I could talk about Metal Gear Solid.
Did you finish it?
You finished it?
No, but from like
okay.
what I've done so far. Or I could talk about this other horror game I played recently that's so fucking good. Like it was like one of those walking simulator type games, but the story was so good. It's called Still Wakes the Deep. I don't know if you guys really care about that stuff. But
What's it called?
fuck
Sorry?
it. Still Wakes the Deep.
Still Wakes the Deep.
Yes.
I love the deep.
Yeah. So, basic description for it is, you know, like John Carpenter's The Thing, like that kind of body horror with like bodies morphing and melting.
Yeah.
It's that style of horror with like people getting mutated beyond recognition. And it takes place on an oil rig in the middle of the ocean. They were oil drilling, and they hit something that they really shouldn't have, and something springs up and starts like mutating people into like these genetic monstrosities. And it's really hard to spoil it because the story is so fucking convoluted, but the game's a lot of fun. It's a really nice walking simulator. Very nice body horror from a guy like me who enjoys that kind of weird stuff. There's like one time in the game where you're getting chased by your boss, who is now turned into a giant head that is still conscious of who it is, so it's screaming at you that you're a shit worker and that he should have had you killed, while he's chasing you, destroying like rooms, like chasing you through hallways and shit. It's very fun.
That sounds like a typical manager, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh, and everyone's got like very thick Gaelic accents, Scottish accents. So you know I was talking like that the entire time.
You have to at that point.
Oi, how's it going there, love? There's a fucking monster out there. But no, I wouldn't call it. It was kind of scary. It doesn't need to have a lot of jump scares, so I could recommend it to someone who's into horror but hates jump scares like me.
Okay.
I forget who made it. I think it might have been the studio's first game.
That's a good first impression if that's the case.
The Chinese room
Chinese
developed
room?
it. I think that might just be the publisher. Because the only other game here is called Little Orpheus.
The publisher is a company called Secret Mode. So I guess they've only done 2.
Well, anyway, the game is very well done. Like, visuals and audio are fucking top notch.
They went from a platformer to a horror game.
I mean,
hey, whatever gets you there.
The dev for Hi-Fi Rush do that, but backwards. They did the Evil Within to Hi-Fi.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So it can happen.
Hey, game devs do what they want.
Yeah, dude. Let them cook unless they're named Bungie.
How is Destiny doing?
220 developers fired.
Holy. After the latest DLC?
Yeah, I didn't do good enough.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah, fun stuff. Fun stuff. No, it really puts a damper on the game because we were having a lot of fun with it. We're just taking a break from it to play Final Fantasy. But like it's hard to return to a game where you know someone who worked on the thing you're currently doing probably got fired so the boss could buy another sports car.
Oh yeah.
So
literally he bought like $22 million worth of sports cars.
Yeah. And it's been leaked that they're not going to be doing any more story expansions anymore. They're downscaling on all the content.
That sucks.
Yeah. So
I mean, when you take the devs away, then that is going to happen, but that's still you still don't want that to
at least
happen.
we can say they ended their story on a high note. The last expansion they did, the final shape, was fucking really good. It brought idiots like me back. So
Oh, and also reportedly not working on Destiny 3.
No.
Okay.
No.
So they're just not doing anything.
They're hedging their bets on Marathon, I guess. Which, if you remember, is a Tarkov-like. So.
Bungie.
Good luck.
Marathon.
Dude, all the devs just need to go and make their own studio.
Honestly. The gaming industry is kind of fucked.
Did you?
They're kinda
I don't know if you heard, but there's rumors that Halo is getting taken away from 343.
And given to
it's being given to a third party.
Huh?
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Yes, it does, Josh.
Oh.
That sounds like a great idea.
Take it away from 343.
Give it to someone who wants to make it. 343 clearly don't.
Yeah, that's fair enough, but like, what was the last thing they did? Infinite?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know about the story, but like, has the gameplay gotten worse?
They've done basically nothing.
It's stagnant. That's the problem. They don't know how to develop a live service game. They made the game live service and didn't know how to do it.
I mean,
it was really cool to have Halo back for like a month.
Literally,
It was.
like we played that multiplayer for a month, and then we found
like nonstop.
we couldn't change our color, and then it was bullshit.
I didn't care about the color thing. That was whatever. I was more upset that we just weren't getting content.
Yeah,
like at all.
How long did it take? How long did it take for them to add fucking
Slayer?
No,
a
not
month
Slayer.
or two. Because we didn't have Team Slayer to start.
No.
Yeah, we had like Fiesta or some shit, right?
We had
a lot of Fiesta.
We had the
so much
team
Fiesta.
mode that could do objectives.
Yeah,
it was like 4v4.
And then like
I know people
what's that mode
like
called?
the
Infection? No. What's it called?
Flood?
Infection?
Flood. Yeah, Flood. Infection.
Did we even get Flood?
Eventually.
Eventually? It took them like at least a year though.
Yeah. I mean, the custom games part of Halo Infinite seems pretty healthy. I'll give it that. But that's because the community knows what it wants.
Right. Because Forge players are crazy.
Yeah. It's just the devs don't know how to develop a live service game if it was fed right to them. I don't know.
It's unfortunate. It's a pretty big IP to kind of fumble.
No, there's a big trend with like live service games is fumbling the ball super hard recently. Like another big one that I got a big kick out of is, did you hear what happened with Apex?
I heard a lot of people talking shit. I don't know what happened.
So they heard the complaints that people didn't like the current battle pass system. So what they did is they split the battle pass in two and kept the price the same for each half.
Oh,
wow, that
good.
is dumb as fuck.
With less rewards.
What
And you
the
couldn't
fuck?
buy it with in-game currency anymore. You could only spend money.
Good.
Good
Nice.
job, Apex.
Uh-huh.
What the fuck is that about?
To be fair, they did retract after a single season when people got justifiably pissed. But, you know,
That
don't poke the bear if you don't have to. Don't do it.
Did you see that Overwatch 2 is also now debating bringing back 6v6?
Yeah, because Marvel Rivals is turning into an actual competitor.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, the little shark guy in that game is making it real tempting to play that game.
Marvel?
Yeah, the little shark fella in Marvel Rivals.
Were
I
we
am-
all considering playing that?
I'm
Yeah.
definitely considering it. I would give it
Once
at
it goes
least-
into open beta.
I'll
Yeah.
definitely give it a try. I gave Overwatch 2 a try. Might as well give Rivals. But I think it's just funny. It's fucking.
But what are you gonna do if you can't just play Diva in Marvel Rivals?
I think it's Hulk.
Are you just gonna be Hulk?
Yeah.
Oh, so you like the playstyle? You don't care for the character?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
I one shot or one trick ponied fucking Diva because I was good at Diva and nobody else.
Fair enough.
Not because she's waifu.
See, I assumed I should have asked. That's my bad. My apologies.
I started with Diva because she was waifu. But then I just got addicted to the way she played.
Mm-hmm.
And because I guess during that time when I still played a lot, it was still dive meta.
I don't know what that means.
Dive meta was like Winston and Diva, and literally you just jump in to the middle of the other team and just wreck shit from the inside. And the rest of your team just kind of rushes in with you.
Winston was my tank. He was my go-to.
See, we would have fit perfectly.
Because it was so fun trolling people with the bubbles and just shocking them through it.
You put the bubble in somebody and they can't shoot. They can't shoot through the bubble.
You just like dance around, like bopping in and out. Oh, it was so fun.
There's a lot of good memories in Overwatch, but mostly bad ones.
I remember what made me quit Overwatch 1 is like I punched a hole through my desk.
And you said, you know what? That's
Yeah.
enough.
I was like, you know what? I'm good. I think I'm done.
No more
I think that's
competitive shooters.
Nope. No, I think the closest I got to that was MOBAs.
It's fine. I barely even touch Counter-Strike anymore these days. I couldn't be bothered to try
And you're
hard
better
at
off
it.
for it.
I just couldn't be bothered. Like, I'll hop on every once in a while when the guys want to, just because sometimes that edge needs to be scratched.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, there's just no draw anymore to me, which is probably good.
Wanna play
See, my
something, bro? I
brain
don't
is
know.
is in a constant state of, bro, I should be editing right now. What the fuck am I doing? I need to finish that goddamn video, dude. What are you doing?
I should be working on that game. I can't jump right now. I can't make my character jump at the moment.
Did you try hitting A to jump?
No, so the problem is
You
that
gotta program it.
I can program it. It's not hard. I've just been lazy.
No, I'm joking.
I had so I guess I should explain that. I joined a game jam, Pirate Software, and I had 2 weeks to create a game, and we ended up going with Metroidvania type game.
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up liking it enough where I wanted to continue it, but I wanted to revamp the movement. So I just kind of restarted fresh, and now things have been going a little bit slowly, but the character actually feels better to play at the moment.
Wait, so did you finish in time for the game jam?
I did not finish on time.
Aww.
I didn't get a demo out because I kind of want to actually make this proper. So I started fresh, and then
Are you
Josh,
sure it wasn't because of a certain MMORPG?
I mean, last week I did take a bunch of time off from the game. Like I just said, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it, and I made decent progress. I ran into the part where I didn't know how to do level design, so I need to find somebody that knows how to do that.
Fair enough.
And also, my enemies didn't want to work properly; they would just kind of float around. I was like, oh, that's not good. I also realized I'm making a Metroidvania. I've never played a Metroidvania game in my life.
Oh, yeah. That would help if you knew the...
Yeah. So the plan now is I'm going to get the basic... Once I get the jumping implemented and the abilities I want, I'm going to go ahead and play either Nine Souls or Hollow Knight, I think.
There you go. Now you have something to stream.
Oh, yeah. I'm definitely going to stream it.
Yeah.
I definitely don't forget that I have a streaming channel.
Do it.
When's the last time I streamed?
I don't know. What would it have been?
I don't know.
It would have been
Celeste,
content
right?
warning.
Was it still? If it was Celeste, that was in January.
No, it was content warning.
It was
Right.
content warning.
Content warning, yeah.
2 months ago. Nice.
There's another game like that I want to play with you guys, by the way.
What is it?
It's called Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim?
It's Lethal Company, but it's set in ye old fantasy.
Pilgrim.
Oh shit, let's go.
You operate a gigantic cart that you push from dungeon to dungeon, which you loot the dungeons, which are like the drop sites you go to in Lethal Company. Then when you leave, you're pushing your cart and you get chased by things as you're pushing the cart.
Oh no.
I can link the game. Hold on,
I see it here.
I'll link it for Josh.
I'm down to play more games. I just don't know if I'm down to stream them on my channel. I just don't have
The energy.
the energy to try to keep up with things.
Yeah.
But I'm good.
That's fair.
If I'm playing a game with you and you're streaming it, that's fine. I don't care.
Yeah, lately, with all the stuff that's been happening in IRL, it's been tough to find the energy
Yeah.
to stream while also going, I should really get these videos done. Because every time I stream, it's like, well, this is another thing I'm going to have to add to the editing list. So I just put it off. Eh.
I don't even think about that. I'm just I fuck it. Just put on the stream, do the thing, and then just that's it. I don't know. I should be on the mindset of like, oh, okay, shorten it down, make some shorts, that type of shit. But like,
I still want to
I
do
Final
shorts
Fantasy,
on
bro.
Boost.
That's kind of why I've swerved off of long playthroughs for the most part. Metal Gear Solid being an exception.
Yeah.
Just because it's harder to make content as like one person. This is just because I'm solo and don't have anyone helping me that could like help me edit stuff down. Because if I had someone helping me, I'd be like, fuck yeah, let's make a video out of goddamn Metal Gear Solid, how many times I eat dirt. But
I'd offer to help you, but I don't even do my own videos. So I'm still sitting on the Japan vlog.
Oh man, we're gonna have
Japan Trip
vlog,
2.
and then Japan Trip 2 extra Electric Boogaloo. What were you saying about Boost earlier?
I want to get some shorts out for that as well. I just want to do more
True.
Quey shorts, but I also want to that idea I had of just re-recording some parts of like Roll for Stupidity.
Yeah,
putting
and
those
then
out.
make it a comic style or a short
Yeah.
animation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one that I think would be great was Good Cop, Bad Cop, Nobby, and Sebastian.
that'd be so good.
There's so many
the
good
meteor
moments
wand.
between those two. Yeah. So many good moments.
Or
I don't know how Eric does it. We're just two fucking idiots sometimes.
when Cole's fucking familiar died from the dragon in slow mo.
Oh yeah. Or the painting.
Oh my god.
everything to do with the painting.
It just went to shit really fast.
And I know it's not all out there yet, but there's a couple moments in the one-shot cowboy thing that I think would also be pretty good.
I haven't actually listened to this. They're doing pretty well, though.
I think it's because it's a one-shot and not a full series.
Yeah, because, like, when you see the episode, like, what, 37 or whatever, it's like,
Yeah.
Oh,
One thing you guys should try doing...
yeah.
I don't know if it's the best place to talk about it, but it's whatever, is trying to do, like, unique thumbnails, if you could.
for
Like, the only thing I would say
stupidity.
is... Yeah. Not even anything special, just, like, making the logo smaller, maybe put it off to one side and just have, like, a character on the side for thumbnails, just so you can tell them apart and it's just not like a wall of the same thing.
Right, and just kind of, like, clickbait the characters instead.
Yeah.
Got you.
I just been thinking about that.
That would be better. We just need art, I
to
guess.
coordinate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
like
probably
nothing
right,
special.
actually.
Because that's what the one channel I follow does, World of IO. He streams all of his campaigns. And for his thumbnails, he just has like the character art.
Ioverse?
Ioverse, yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh. We need somebody to draw.
Don't look at me, I ain't no artist. I drew this, but I'm no fucking artist.
I mean, this is just traced over Aqua, so.
It is what it is.
I mean, it worked. So it was just used for the scary one.
For Lethal Company?
I think it was
No,
Backrooms.
Backrooms.
Oh, background. Okay.
Oh man, Jeff, I'm basically caught up on My Hero now.
Are you?
Right
The
on
last
time.
chapter got leaked, so I've read it.
Oh, fine. I was just waiting till Sunday. Josh,
See,
My Hero's done.
yeah,
It's done.
It's
Like,
done.
was it good?
It was pretty good.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, why is there silence? What's going on? Oh no, what happened? They don't.
some of it
fumble
pretty
it.
good, some of it pretty shit.
I see.
Some of it was a little questionable. I was like, okay, well, I'm
Uh,
not sure why they brought back this character, but okay.
yeah. The ending, I'm hoping they maybe do a sequel series at some point. I'd love to see more of the world. Because
Yeah.
no matter how questionable the story was, I've really enjoyed the world of My Hero.
The world is the good part.
Yeah.
The world and
Like
the
my
character
fa-
designs.
My favorite characters aren't the main characters. They're the pro heroes that you see like once or twice, like, oh, they're rad.
Because they are.
That guy's rad.
I love Fat Gum.
Fat Gum's great. No one gives a fuck about Araraka. Bakugo.
I was a little annoyed when the character came back. I'm like, what? So for reference, I stopped reading like a year ago, and the last thing I remember was a certain character dying. I'm like, oh no!
And then get brought back.
And then this happens. Like, oh, you're fucking kidding me? Why are you here?
Yeah. Yeah,
Hey,
I don't want
fuck
to go
that.
too much into spoilers for it, but it's silly.
It was neat. I thought what the way Deku had to beat dude was weird.
I hated it.
I was like, you're fucking kidding me.
I thought it was dumb.
It was dumb. I liked the design of when he was fighting him.
Let's steer away from this.
Yeah,
a little
it's
bit.
very
It's very hard to talk about.
when it's just full of spoilers.
I wanted to talk about Chainsaw Man, but that's also very hard to talk about right now.
Have you seen on Reddit of like just the Chainsaw Man community just kind of invading everything?
Yeah, I've seen it. It got a little cringe.
It got a bit cringe. I thought it was funny the first couple of times, but then it was like, all right,
It was
you're
very
you're
funny
everywhere.
when like it was one or two other places it popped up.
Yeah, like the
So
one that was
Josh-
like,
Okay, so Josh, something happened in the recent chapters.
Chainsaw Man?
Yeah, and something important got wiped from existence because in Chainsaw Man, if Chainsaw Man eats a devil of a certain thing, that thing disappears. So if he ate like the cock demon, cock would be gone.
Cock's
Oh
gone.
no, not the cock, dude.
That sort of thing, right?
You don't
So-
watch it though, right? So like we can say something, I'll just bleep it out.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have fun rolling with the cock demon. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
So
okay.
yeah, Chainsaw Man ate the metaphorical cock demon.
So now cocks are gone.
So now people are like going across the internet, pointing at like cocks and going, "What is this?"
Like the first
the-
couple I saw was like on Konosuba, and they're like, how come Kazuma has like this weird character design? It would just be pictures of Kazuma and they circle his dick.
Yeah,
Or the other one I saw was Yakuza. Like, why does Kiryu have this? Is he dumb?
yeah.
But then it was everywhere. And like every subreddit was doing it. I'm like, okay.
But I'm
Sure.
just glad Chainsaw Man has gotten back to like the black metal art it had back in part 1.
That screenshot I sent you, that goes
Yep.
so hard.
Do we want to show it to Josh?
Sure. I remember
You
I was
have it?
reading it while I was getting lunch with my family. And I'm like, my face just does like the fucking Pog champ. And Tommy's like, what? And I show him this picture. He goes, is that Denji?
That's
I'm
rad.
like, yeah.
That's rad.
He's like, why does he look like that? I'm like,
Because he had a bad day.
he did have a bad day.
He had a real bad day.
Okay, where is it? I must have sent it to you.
I didn't see it in the private messages. I don't know where it is.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck? I thought I did.
Maybe that memory got eaten.
Oh, shit.
Did the Pog demon get eaten?
Not the Pog demon.
Damn.
No,
I
the
can just
Pog
pull it
demon.
up on Shonen Jump real quick. Chainsaw Man.
So Josh, when are you reading Chainsaw Man?
I read.
Honestly, reading manga's dummy easy.
Chainsaw Man is the
True.
lightest read of my life, dude.
It's manga is not hard, or sorry, manga or manga.
Manga.
I'd usually manga. Okay.
I read all of part 1 in a day, and I didn't even put like that much time into it.
It's very
Yeah, because
easy.
they are just comics. So like,
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah, yeah.
And Chainsaw
You
Man
just
is a
read them
lot of
backwards.
visual storytelling rather than telling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of show don't tell.
Like with My Hero, like I said, I stopped reading for over a year and I caught up in like 2 days. Okay, it's in the printing chat.
The printing chat. Oh yes, there it is.
It-
God, that's so fucking metal.
I'm not gonna lie, it took me a bit to understand what the fuck was happening. The next couple of pages, he's like, he got rid of something. He goes, I'm like, what did he get
Yeah.
rid of? What the fuck
I
is
think it
going
took
on?
everyone a couple minutes to realize their cocks were gone. Yeah.
You see it, Josh?
Not there. No, yeah, I see it. I don't know what's.
Honestly, okay. I kind of want you.
It's-
I kind of want to get you to watch this show because it's so fucking great.
Maybe wait until next season if they do it, because next season they're going to get into the real good stuff.
We're also getting the movie of Bomb Demon,
Okay.
so maybe that.
Yeah, so maybe wait for that stuff. Because right now where the anime ends, it's really not a great spot.
The Bomb Devil might be my favorite character. I just like her design, and I'm horny.
See, I didn't really care for that arc
No,
when I read it. No, I
was
didn't care.
I remember that's the moment where I started hating certain character.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
I
she-
can't believe Power did that.
All right,
I'm just making up fake spoilers. Okay, let's move on.
we are over an hour now, so we can wrap it up if you like.
Okay.
We have one Quey.
We have a Quey.
Did we get one?
We have a singular Quey.
Oh, is that a?
Thank you.
It is.
Thank you and shout outs to Violinja.
Thank you. Thank you.
So over on the Discord. What is your funniest work memories? Or funniest work stories?
Okay. I'm I have a lot to pull from my previous job, so I'm gonna need a minute. So if you guys have one, go ahead.
I feel like I was about to say one, but I feel like I've already said it on the podcast.
What about you, Joshua?
I'm trying to think of one. Would that be my funniest though? It was pretty funny. Okay, so on my first day, after completing all of my computer training or whatever, I was like I was just like stalking because I only had like an hour left of work, and I had someone come up to me, and it was this black guy, and he was asking for cream, but he was asking it in a way where he said, "Yo, do you know where the N-word cream is?" And I'm like, I don't. He's like, "Oh yeah, I don't." He's like, I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable, man. I'm like, I don't know, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, I could ask someone for you, man, but I don't know. This is my first day. I don't know where the.
It was right. You said it's after training.
Literally after training.
Literal first day. Also, it's sad that a highlight of your job was your literal first day, and it's downhill from there.
Oh no, he said, "Do you know where the N-word lotion is?" Lotion, not cream. That was still pretty good though.
Okay,
that guy made my day.
Fuck, I've got mine, but I think I told you guys or one of you guys this the other day.
Okay. But well, if it's not a podcast, it's fine.
In the department I worked in, we dealt with like all the cardboard cutouts at unnamed big brand store here. So like all like the movie cutouts you'd see for like displays and stuff, we would take to the back and cut out and throw away like we're supposed to, right? Well, one day we got this wrestling one that had the man, the myth, the legend himself, John Cena on it. And we the boys, we realized this was too great to throw away. So we cut out his head.
Oh no.
And we stuck it in a little corner, like high up, because we had like machines that could go up. We stuck him behind a beam, so his face was barely poking out. And he was there for maybe a year before, I think when we were prepping for inventory, one of my managers went up doing inventory and like, what the hell is this? And we're like, it's John Cena. What do you mean? Just hanging out. And then that got taken down. We tried it one more time with The Rock, but we flew too close to the sun. We used his entire upper torso, and we like stuck it behind a bin. So like if you rounded a corner, you'd see his face sticking out from the darkness. That one got taken down. So instead, we just sat it behind our desk for a couple months. He was like our team mascot for a while. That's one of my favorite times we had.
He's your pet rock.
Yeah, he's my pet rock.
I mean, I don't know. I guess the most one I had, it would come from McDonald's just because that's where it was for the longest time.
Mm-hmm.
And the highlights were always either the time I came back after leaving for a year, just because I'd pretend I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, but I knew because I was there for a long time. Or when I was working with Evan B. Because Evan B, we were like best friends throughout all high school. So working together, we were just kind of menaces. So they always made sure we were opposite ends until, we just kind of forced our way to work right beside each other. Because he'd usually work back drive-thru. I'm like, I'm going to go take orders with Evan because I'm mad. And they're like, no, you can't. And I take a headset and I just start taking orders, and Evan's just beside me. We're just fucking around on the speaker all day.
You guys weren't like in this town's McDonald's,
No,
right? That was
we're
like
the one down the road.
okay.
Yeah. And we just fuck around and just they get mad at us until they eventually split us up. Or the time where neither of us watched what's that show?
Breaking Bad.
No. Fantasy
Game of Thrones.
show. That's it. Neither of us watched it, but everyone else in the store did. And it was when it was still airing. So someone would be like, "Hey, did you see this?" I'm like, yeah. And then we'd like look at each other and we just plot out. It's like, oh, I love that part when that one person died. And I'm like, oh, you mean that one way when the dude just kind of died? And then the person that was actually talking about it was like getting hyped with us, thinking that we were actually talking about
Wait, you're getting it right?
And we're like, yeah. And then that one lady came in and she ruined everything. And she was, yeah, fuck that bitch. I'm like, we're just looking at each other like, damn, all right.
That's my favorite thing to do.
You predicted the show without even.
I mean, you can predict that show pretty well. Just say a couple things happen here and there, and you're probably right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dude, I love fake spoilers for things I've never seen before. It's great.
It's good.
I'll like start spouting stuff, and people will be like, "No, shut up! I haven't seen it." I'm like, "Oh, don't worry, I haven't either." Don't worry about it.
With Eric, I'll do that all the time. It's like I read Jujutsu Kaisen, so I'm just like, hey, Yuji died. He goes, what the fuck? All right. If that's the only one, I guess we're good.
Yeah, we did. We did.
I was gonna say, if you wanted another one, I could probably name one off the top of my head.
Sure, go for it.
Oh fuck! I did have an example for this. Where was it?
How much?
Whatever.
Would you guys pay a lesbian to peg you?
Oh my god! Right.
I'm not answering this. Wait, I'm paying them, or they're paying me?
You're paying them. It's a service.
Wait. Wait. Do I have a choice?
No.
Oh, you can't say no?
No, you have to say yes.
But you get to name your price?
Yeah.
Does the higher you go improve the quality?
Yeah. So like if you let's say a base of like $50, you just get the regular dildo. But you go higher and you get like the rib dildo for your pleasure.
Okay. And like if you go below 50, they forget the lube.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're bleeding.
Okay.
You're bleeding.
Why are we putting shit up our ass?
We're not.
Some people enjoy it,
the lesbian
Josh.
is.
What? Why?
They're lesbians.
I don't know. Ask why the human
reasons.
body works. I don't.
Oh.
Well, if I had to put a price to it, I'd say $69,420.
Damn, dude.
Nice.
You're getting that big black dildo Eric has.
Oh my god. I'm gonna go way less. 69.
Oh, so you're getting the bare minimum.
Yeah.
You're just gonna give a bit of a huck to her.
Ugh.
I'm so sick of that.
I don't even know what it is. Sorry. I know what it is, but I've never seen the clip, and nor do I care.
You shouldn't. I don't know why it took off that big. It's dumb.
Because the internet's dead.
It is. Yeah. 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 The more
The memes are running out.
The more time goes on, the more I believe in the dead internet theory.
Yeah.
It's just look at Twitter.
Oh, dude, I love reading Twitter comments, though. They're so bad.
Yeah, pussy in bio.
It's not even that. It's like the bad takes. I love it.
The bad takes full of replies from bots.
Hello. Asshole in bio. I have corn in bio. Please.
Please.
Please, liquid corn, please.
Okay, let's wrap. Okay. Thank you for watching, or whatever the fuck. How do you end these?
Yeah.
What?
With words.
Bye.
Bye.